All right, what I wanted to do here is give an update on what's been happening here with this uh, Ecomm Partnerships. Donny Doquisa, Irwin Soto, y'all know my channel right now. Y'all are aware of the Facebook group. Y'all aware of the Reddit platform. I just want to make a quick couple important updates. The first one being real quick, couple housekeeping things. The actual Facebook group. Sure, you guys have seen this. I know I've been getting emails and messages about people, oh, I can't join. And then the people who do join can't fill out the questions that are required for admittance. It's basically to prove you did business with these guys, so we don't have any looky-loos or just people that are just basically, basically I'm trying to keep Donnie and Irwin out of this and any of their lawyers if they even have them or anything like that. But anyway, you're gonna get in, they're gonna get in, whatever. It's just an extra precaution. Answer the questions, people. It's not that hard, okay? So this is just a stupid thing that happened. So basically, I went in there. I made the unfortunate. I made the group under my business name, and by doing that, I should have done another my personal name, but which this isn't even my personal name, just a alias like y'all should have anyway. But when I did that, it inadvertently, I went in and adjusted a couple parameters. I wanted to specifically make it for 18 and older. So doing that, since it was a business page and not my personal page, there's no way a business can be verified with an age group. So it automatically kicked myself out of the group that I made. So it was such a snafu. I've been working with Chat GPT and I've been emailing and trying to get a hold of Facebook. Facebook is a fucking disgusting company. You can't even get customer service if there's something wrong. Nobody helps. Nothing uncommon with these large companies. That's why I just hate Facebook. The only reason I'm on Facebook is because of this group where I can connect with everybody and whatever. Okay, so there's nothing I can do about it at this point. It was paused by Facebook, so nobody can post, nobody can edit. I can't literally take control of the group that I fucking made, which is messed up. And then I already addressed the issue. I had a couple sneaky members. One in particular let somebody in the group. They took advantage of that, the group being paused. And as soon as I get control of the group, both those members are going to get kicked out. Okay, so it's on hold. As soon as I get verification, I don't know when or if I'm going to get access to this back. So unfortunately, this group was a good resource for all kinds of people talking. There hasn't been there's a lot of lazy people in the group. I wasn't impressed by pretty much maybe like one or two people, but everybody, that has been contacting me is just barking and complaining, and they're just looky-loos. They're just wallflowers within that group. They're making stupid posts, and I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm not surprised you guys get fucked over by these guys because these two, Donnie and Irwin, are predators, and they preyed on people that are. I'm just gonna be blunt and say it dumb, stupid, disorganized, don't know how to check emails, don't know what a seller account is, and can't even follow up on basic accounting and just, I'm going to just trust them to do whatever they want. Okay, fine. Technically, I'm in that category, but I'm not at that level. Okay, I got taken. I trusted these assholes just like everybody else. But you know what? If you guys aren't willing to help yourself, I said this time and time again, I don't care about you. Go elsewhere because I'm not working for free here. I'm not like hand holding each person that reaches out to me because the first thing I'm doing, a couple people recently had to do it, just go watch the damn YouTube videos. Okay, they're right here. Everything you need, all these videos I made are there. Okay, they're there and all the links to the Excel sheet. I updated a few things. I'm going to get to that in a minute, but that's it. So you guys either want to help yourself or don't. Okay, but it's going to take work to clap back your money to whether you guys want to sue them or not. You're going to have to do your research, and if you're okay with them stealing, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 5, $50,000, then I got no respect for you, man. You're just a bunch of pussies complaining and whining and just fuck off. That's all I'm going to say. Just fuck off. I don't want to hear it. Okay, I'm looking for people that are action takers that actually want to get their money back. And I know you're a lot of you are out there. There's probably 30 plus people that I know of that I'm trying to coordinate with, and there's been minimal participation, but there's been active participation in just like, people signing up, hey, me too, but nobody wants to really put in the work other than a few select small people. So, you know, uh, I got no sympathy for you. So that's the announcement on the group. Whenever this is back up and running, I will let you know. You can check it out, but you're redirected in a lot of my videos here from to this group, and that's why it's you can't get access. Okay, so when you do get access, remember to answer the questions because you're gonna not be admitted. You're gonna be auto declined. If anybody in there tries to pull any monkey business like two people did, then they're gonna get kicked out as soon as I get this FN Hunter is one of them. Okay, and that I don't care. There's no reason to take advantage of a loophole when there's no administrator to just admit your friends. Okay, that's not cool. I don't care what your situation is. So be warned. Anyway, so the second thing is back to this Excel sheet. I made a few additions here. Uh, Definitely this 1981 distributions warehouse in the foothills. So if you click on that, this is where they used a lot of their inventory. It's the Foothills Ranch location. Um, if they're knowingly letting people like that do it, I emailed this customer service. I sent out an email letting them know the situation, so they're well aware. Send them an email if you want. Okay, I got all the links right here. Here's the customer service. I didn't hear back, and you won't, but you can also tag them in a review on their LLC page too. Verify you're human. Just want to show you that real quick. So there it is. This is the warehouse that Donnie and Irwin used to sell their fraudulent operation to run their products through in storage. Because so this company, if they're knowingly aiding that, they're just as guilty. I don't know, but I notified the people who were in charge of this. But yeah, I didn't hear anything back. But just tag them. I tagged them on the review here, and you go read through that. I'm not going to sit here and waste everybody's time. So going back to Ecomm Partnerships, if you guys want to get the latest information, go to the Reddit, the public Reddit group I made. I'm going to start being more active with this because I made the main active activity in the Facebook group, and since that's private, not everybody's seeing it. So now, just everybody just shift back to this. I'm going to try to be more active. I made a few posts here recently, but I drop all my videos in here, but the real nuts and bolts, the real back and forth was from the private Facebook group that's paused. So anyway, I hope that clears things up. Just look at the playlists on the YouTube channel. The link's there for the Excel sheet. This is the one you use to get all your legal filings, all your complaints, just all the data. Just browse through it, and you'll see it. This is a well-known document. It's free. Make a copy, and that's really all I have to say. It's self-explanatory. I just wanted to make those quick announcements because people have been like, "Oh, what happened to the group? I can't join," and this and that, and more people are coming every week. I get more people reaching out, which is fine. But again, the theme is they're not willing to do the majority of the work. I'm not going to hold your hand and stop giving me excuses. Your sister's in the hospital, or oh, I'm working, or I haven't been able to do this. When I get access to this, I'm going to start kicking out the non-participating people out of the group because I think, I don't know what the expectation is here. I just want action takers. And if that means there's only going to be 5 people in the group, there's going to be 5 people in the group. And I know there's 30 plus. Okay. And I've constantly denied people every week for not filling out the goddamn questions that are required for admittance. So, it just, there's, it's not surprising you all got fucked over by Donnie and Irwin. Okay. All right. In the next video, I'm just going to break this one apart. I'm going to go over a new revelation of what happened with a former business partner of Donnie and Irwin, who has basically provided some key insider knowledge here, and it really brought a lot of things to light. So I'm going to be posting that video next. I'm going to chop it up and not bore you guys. So anyway, also to I going back to what I was going to do with this Facebook group. My next thing is, like I said, I've been focusing on the civil aspect. You guys are all concerned with, small claims court, your own court cases, the Harvey versus Ecom case, reporting them to the FTC and having other people pick up civil aspects little bit laced with criminal. But I want to then, after I'm at the last phase of this, and I want to just give you guys an update on, I did, like you've probably been following this if you've been watching my videos, I've documented my whole experience with e-commerce, Ecomm Partnerships and what I've done to collect over $40,000. And I have a remaining amount that it's basically, I've talked about this before, it's cash I'm trying to get back that was wired, and that's harder to get back. So, I have to take them to small claims court, and I just happen to be in the right state for that. I have a $20,000 maximum that I can be awarded in the state of Texas. Now, every state's different. The worst state is like Mississippi, who only allows you like 2,500. Let me pull up the sheet. Give me a minute here. As you can see, I had ChatGPT go and just give a rundown of every single state. Now, I'll upload this as a file at some point when I get into the weeds about what happened with my case, what was the outcome, and how I was able to go after any assets, bank accounts, or get the court stepped in to get a judgment. So I'm going to document that on a separate video. I'm just letting you know that was my final piece of the puzzle. Um, it's been filed. I'm waiting on these two assholes, Donnie and Irwin, to respond. They've been served, and I don't think they're going to respond because they don't respond to anything. So even if they do, I don't think they're going to show up. And even if I'm basically putting this out there, Donnie or Irwin, if you're listening, show up, prove your case. I want to hear you speak in front of the judge because I have all my evidence in order that I'm going to come at you guys with like machine gun style blitz, and I want to see what you two cowards have to say about it. So there it is. They got 14 days to answer, and if they don't answer, there are other options after that, filing for default judgment, and then it's one step further after that, going after any assets, levying their bank accounts, and then if they have the real, which I suspect what's going to happen, they're going to shut down their LLC. They're going to try to just basically or rebrand it into something else, and I'll find them and come after them personally if they try to do that. They can't run from this now. So we'll see. Donnie, Irwin, you got the clock's running on the 14 days to respond. You guys have been served. You know about it by now, and I want everybody out there to be aware that I'm going to document that whole experience, and I'm going to let you guys know if they just ignored it or they actually show up and what was the outcome. So anyway, if you're willing to do that, go look at check out your state here, because I happen to be in Texas, which allows $20,000, and the best state is Tennessee, which was 25K. So if your dollar amount falls in that realm, like look at Nevada's like 10,000, then the one of the worst is Mississippi, 3,500 only. Kentucky's the worst, 2,500 bucks in small claims court. Unfortunately, if you live in Kentucky, you're kind of fucked. So it all depends which state you live in. Like California is 12,500. Delaware's a good one. There's actually a good one, 25,000. So that's the highest I've seen. So I'm lucky in that aspect, and I'm going for the whole 20 because they do owe me that. So anyway, I wanted to make that quick announcement about small claims. One other thing is I touched based on the criminal aspect of it. I need a coordinated effort eventually. I'm going to start that if I ever get access to the Facebook group back or I ever have time. Um, that is going to be something where forget about the money they stole from us on the civil aspect. I'm going to shift towards getting these two guys arrested, judge, jury, and executioner, and have them do jail time because they have committed serious criminal offenses that are punishable by jail. So I want to be fully aware here. There's plenty of evidence here, but the real the real payoff was when we coordinate together and we coordinate our filing process, all of our documents we file, screenshots, getting like a group Dropbox where we can all coordinate that effort and compile all this because law enforcement is going to take note mainly when you have a lot of people, multiple victims saying the same thing and committing and filing the same reports. That's when the FTC, the FBI, local state law enforcement, sheriff's department, attorney generals really pick it up. And that's where I'm going to be shifting this to at some point when I find more time. And I know a couple of you have already filed your police reports, but at this point, we need to take all you guys who've done that, bring it all together in one so we can unify this as a packet. That's going to make this really stick. Okay? It's perfectly fine if you guys just want to handle it on your own, file your police reports, get your own lawyer and do whatever. But the problem with that is it looks better on a collective effort. And that's all I'm going to say. I hope you guys understand that. So that's just what I wanted to mention and add here. And I guess the final thing is, and I'm going to have to yell at you guys again, I am available to take interviews on people that have been affected by Donny and Irwin. And I don't know why nobody's stepping up and really taking advantage of that, because I had a few people already. There's one person on the Facebook group that I interviewed. It was a good hour-long conversation. Again, it goes back to I got no sympathy for you. If you don't want to help yourself here, if you don't want to fuck these guys, if you don't want to see them put out of business permanently, run from the law, get caught or put in jail, and just, all of the stuff that I'm doing here, spearheading, is going to help. And it's 100% truthful, it's 100% legal, and there's going to be nothing that's going to, no one's getting hurt except them. And that's the whole point. So, reach out to me if you want to be interviewed. I got two people in the loop, but everybody's got some goddamn excuse like, oh no, this and that, I can't do it, and this, and nobody's serious about it. So, like I said, I'm gonna end it with this. If you're happy with them stealing 5, 10, 20, 60, $70,000 from you, and you're just like, oh, I guess I'm gonna chalk it up, and like I had some idiot back to me, one of the members. He's not even in the group, but he was one of the initial ones barking at me about they stole. And he's like, "Oh, I guess I'm not going to be able to recover anything. I may go to small claims court." And he basically is just letting it, ride that they fucked him, and he's okay with losing thousands of dollars. I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to get every dime of that and more back. And if you guys don't care about the money they stole from you, go fuck yourselves and get off the group. And just, I have no sympathy for you. So that's the blunt truth, honest. And I'm tired of you lazy people trying to reach out to me and want me to do the work and complaining and bitching. And it's very easy to see how you guys were taken over by these two fraudsters. And that's all I'm going to say. So again, if you don't want to help yourself, get out of the group and don't even bother contacting me. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. So I hope this makes a dent, and be, like I said, be on the lookout for that video I'm going to make about one of their former business partners, an insider that gave me really good information here. That's going to help anybody's lawsuit. It's going to help the anybody's case. It's going to help current cases going on. It's going to help law enforcement, everything. So be on the lookout. I'm going to be dropping that next. See you later.